Benvenuti a tutti! What was up with that? It is me, the one and only Italian Jester VTuber, Pulcinella, and it's lovely to see you all here today. I will be playing some Binding of Isaac. I hope you have an amazing day. I will preface the stream by saying, unfortunately, I shall be away tomorrow evening and will not be able to stream. Family obligations. My apologies. But today was a pretty good day for me. I made focaccia with my brother. It was very tasty. I ate way too much of it, and we also used way too much olive oil, so now my tummy feels like a whole load of bricks today. And I also ate a ton of chicken shawarma and hummus. So I'm a little full. Also, I got a little burn when I was trying to make the focaccia, but today I'm going to be playing some Binding of Isaac, as I'm not beating the Northern Lion clone allegations. And I've never played this game before, but it seems fun, and I picked it up at the Steam Summer Sale. If there are any other games you would like me to play and pick up, let me know in the chats, at me on Twitter, whatever. But, you know, without further ado, I think it's time to start and get into some Binding of Isaac. So, oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's just make myself really tiny, and then Binding of Isaac. Now, I think I'm going to make myself a little more tiny, so how about like this? Alright, a little bigger. Yeah, alright. Now, I already watched the opening cutscene. Basically, Isaac was this kid, and his mom went a little crazy, and she said that God told her to kill him. So, now he's in the dungeon. So, let's go. New game. Who am I? Whoa. You just eat the same thing. Oh, so they're all based on biblical characters, I see. Or figures in the Bible. Okay. Move, attack. What's a bomb? Oh. Okay, bomb is Q. Okay. Let's go through the golden door. Spoon bender means that my honing shots. Okay. Whoa, I got a third eye. Alright. I kind of wish they told me the controls for stuff, but you know. It's first run. Probably won't win. Alright, I guess I kept the bomb walls there. Let's see. Okay. You ruffian. Oh my god, I'm not even shooting this guy. Okay, I can't shoot diagonally. Get back over here, you arachnid. Oh my god. Okay, I guess they have spider babies. Okay, alright. No, okay. Let's focus on the mama. Mama. Maybe this is like a parallel for how Isaac's mom hates him. I don't know. Guys, I'm so AP literature coded. Literature. 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 Literatura. Huck literatura. Oh my god, that's awful. Please pretend I never said that. No bombs. Come on, can I shoot my way through this dunghill? And yes, healing. Thank you, my friend. All right. Oh my god, what? Can they shoot at me or? We love horrific imagery, folks. Oh my god, Bloody Tears? Is that a reference to Bloody Stream, the hit song that's the anthem of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Alright, I'm not very confident with my shooting ability. Oh, is there a boss through that door? I'm gonna go back to the chest with the key in it! Oh my god. The room with the door with the key in it. Before checking out the skull door. Hurry along, Isaac. It's kind of sad I wasted my one bomb trying to see what's going on, but, you know, it's fine. Oh, okay, 5 cents for... That's the only thing I can buy, a shopkeeper. Can I fight you, shopkeeper? Is that also a dead child? Donation bin. Okay. I shall proceed. A portion of proceeds go to charity. Oh my god. I'm so cooked. Aww. I feel bad for this guy. He's just a little crying boy. Okay, I don't like how my shots don't go very far, so. But apparently they hone, so. Austro, okay. I guess we just gotta not get crushed by this blob. I wonder if Meatball... Oh my god! I'm gonna feel bad for having a child die on stream, okay, Edmund? Why are you making your game so difficult if you know, you're gonna ruin my streaming career, Edmund. You know, after Super Meat Boy only got 3D version because of the good publicity, because I played your game, so... Because no one had ever heard of the game Super Meat Boy before. Fun fact. So, yeah. I wonder if this guy can break blocks and, like, you lure him over to the bomb block and then... Oh my god, oh my god. Ah! Okay, oh no! I was just about to say the vomit attack is the worst. Dear Diary, I was killed by this thing in some basement. I leave all that I own to my cat Guffy. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, man. Okay, we're back in the dungeon. So we back in the mine. Got our pickaxe swinging from side to side. Side to side. Alright, what happens if we break the dung pile? Okay. That's a little rude. It's a little rude. Your son has, inadvertently we hope, sent my gorgeous granddaughter Isabel an appalling picture. It's very rude. Okay. Isaac versus Lust. Do I have to conquer the 7 deadly sins? I'll guess I keep on the perimeter. You're like fish in the barrel. Haha. I get pills. Okay, we don't know what pills do. I don't think this game tells you what anything does. It's one of those games where people have the wiki open the whole time. But I will not do, because I'm a streamer of integrity. Yo, I can become the Pope. I'm the Pope. Annuncio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus papam. Eminentissimum am reverendissimum dominum. Dominum Pulcinella Vituber. Sante Romane Ecclesiae Cardinale. I don't know, what's my Pope name? My papal name. Maybe Pope Innocent to be a conclave reference. I don't know. I think I have to choose a saint. So, I don't know. Who's my favorite saint? Saint Nicholas. I don't know. Apparently he was Syrian. Oh my god. Maybe San Gennaro? I think canonically it has to be San Gennaro if I am Neapolitan then. Oh boy. Do I have to bomb the block? Paralysis. What? What the hell? I wasn't trying to take the pill, but alright. I still don't really know the bomb button, but... Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game. Okay, Avasti Foul Beast. Oh my god, you know... Let me go check out the cart door, I guess. I still have no idea what the hell is in that thing. What if I bomb it? Let's say I bomb it. Okay. Whew, okay. Good to know. I think, okay, so I thought Bob was Q, but apparently Bob is E, and Q is the pill. Let's go, you know the drill. Oh my god. Could I use my tears for the donation? Oh. Alright, I spent all my money on donations, so I don't know what that's gonna do, but it seems like a good idea, so. I should learn what the Binding of Isaac was biblically. I'm not very aware of the Bible, as they say. Oh my god. Is that like an umbilical cord? I guess more motifs of abusive mothers. No, he's just a little child. He's like a baby. It's very upsetting to me. Sorry, I don't have to seem like I'm a wimp or something, but like, damn, that's messed up. My type of games are just the ones where you date sentient furniture. I'm joking. Date everything, please. Fix the Beverly and the Phoenicia and the Scandelabra and the Faria glitches, because I need to realize them. Okay, I want to get the good ending, but I think I have too many of them hate me. So, I think I can just barely get the good ending if there's no one glitched. And we have to kill the baby now? Oh my god, oh my god, why is the baby, like, a difficult enemy? Well, not difficult, but, like, it's hard to hit. Oh my god. What's that? Oh, it's like a yellow heart in Zelda. Or a temporary hit point. Aww. I want to give this kid a hug. I can be your mom, Isaac. Okay, you deserve a mother that loves and respects you, man. Ah, my god. Okay. It's okay. It's only a temporary hit point that has been lost. Oh my god. Okay. Let's say we bomb the chest. Whatever equipment in the... I have to do a second bomb for the chest? Okay. Whatever is in this chest shall help me. Oh, okay. I guess it's not that type of chest. Are you kidding me? I just open it and there are flies? Are the flies attacking me or did the flies help? Oh, thanks for a bomb. Flies, will you help? Oh, okay, they just died. Alright, the flies were useless. TNT. Oh, okay. Hey, come over here, pals. Come over here. It's great. It's nice. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay. Well, look at these guys are pretty slow, but... Stupid! Or is it... I don't know. Okay, shop is through there. Oh boy, okay. Let's go and drop a bomb there. Are you kidding me? Okay, I guess I just gotta stock up on more bombs or just to get more money if I want to get the needle. I guess the syringe. When my Baba was little, apparently he had a syringe full of water that he would play with on the bus, and then it was the last day of school and the principal snapped it in half. I don't know why he was carrying a syringe. He never explained. Maybe they got it in like health class or something. Oh boy, I'm getting ganked up by the spiders. No, I'm sorry, Isaac. No. So sad. Oh, the cool stuff is my items, I see. These guys like blow up. Come on, swarm of flies. I can take you down. I can take you down, 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 bow, bow. I can show you how it's done, done, done. Huntrix, show this how it's done, done, done. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, oh, I pressed the wrong button for the bombs. Oh! Well, I can't go in there, but I can go up here. Oh, it's like a Zelda style. PhD better pills. Health up pill. Okay, we got our face mask. Okay. We have the hanged man. Maybe I find enlightenment. Okay. When your patterns start to show, I feel the hatred start to... No, I just wanted the pill. I got another health up. Oh, I can only choose to have either health up or the hanged man. I don't really know what the hanged man does, so I guess health up. Or maybe I should just get hanged man and then I can try to figure out what it is by having it. Okay. I feel like I move slower with the hanged man. Maybe I'm just crazy, but... Oh, I can get a bag for 15 cents. Oh, but I have no money. Hey, can I take out my money from last run, man? Okay. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Let's check my map. Can I check map with M or like... Okay. Or something. So what's in this room? When a pattern start to show... At least I haven't gotten hit. That's famous last words, but... What is down here? Okay, there's a golden door. Isn't the golden door like that one story about the guy who wanted to see what was behind this one door, so he had to become a monk? And then there's this very elaborate, long story about it. Oh my god. Iron bar, corrosive tears. Can my tears, like, break the rocks or metal or something? Mayhaps. Let's see, what if I use it on the treasure chest that I found? Let's see. Oh wait, I don't know where it was. Let's just go to the boss and die. You know, why not? Okay, I guess the tears are just more powerful. The gurglings, I will defeat you, gurglings. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh, and they leave a trail that hurts you? Okay. Oh my god, they're so fast. I guess the game is really good at making you feel like you're, like, really cramped. Oh boy. Okay, come on. I got one of them. I just gotta get the other guy. Oh my god, please. Please, please, please don't prove I'm right. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was a pretty good cycle. Oh my god, okay. I just gotta go back to playing Celeste and dating games. HP plus up plus tear shot speed go down. Oh, so it's only some of the tears are corrosive, I see. Well, further into the dungeon I go. What the hell? Freaky odd dreams that you got, kid. Oh, corrosive tears. Oh, maybe I can move the bombs. Let's go into this room, whatever. Oh, it damages you. Okay, I guess maybe that hopefully that was worth it. Oh, it was not worth it. For one bomb? Oh my god. Are these the guys that killed me last time? The other crying children? I guess further into the dungeon I go. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we just run. What the hell? Oh, I have to kill the flies. If I have to kill whatever those things are, then I don't know how I'm gonna do. Oh my god, I forgot they would go down there. Should I keep playing Binding of Isaac? I fear that I have not the desire to keep playing this game. Maybe I should just keep, you know, trucking along, but... Not to rage quit or anything, but... I don't know. What do you think, chat? Is it a reasonable thing for me to say that I don't like the aesthetic of the child suffering? It freaking me out a little bit. Okay. You would not believe your eyes if flesh-made butterflies tortured me in my dungeon room in the basement as they filled the open air and I spread my teardrops everywhere. You make me feel sad and I just sit and stare. I like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say that I'd rather stay awake when I am asleep, but everything is never as it seems when I'm asleep. Oh my god, I have to go up close. And that's what scares me. Oh, that's a lot of bombs. Lamp oil, rope, bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend! As long as you have enough rupees. Thanks for the key. No, my god. Mom's bottle of pills, reusable pill generator. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. What happens if I put out all the fires? Will something happen that will draw the spider's ire? Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen up. He's got radioactive blood. Can he swing from a thread? Take a look overhead. Hey, oh my god, that's crazy RNG. Here is the Spider-Man. At the deep of night, at the seam of a crime, like a streak of light, he arrives just in time. Action is his reward. To him, life is a big old day out. Wherever there's a hangout, you'll find a Spider-Man. I sound like Mario. Wah! Are you kidding me? What if I try a second bomb? Let's try one bomb more. Okay, what? Third bomb. Okay, so this can't be destroyed by bombs. Duly noted. I love wasting all my bombs. It's great. We love it. Don't we love it? Maybe I should be using my bombs more in combat also, but... because the tears alone are clearly not that good of a weapon. Alright, okay. What happens if I walk over the spikes? Okay. I just get hit. Well. I guess there's nothing left to do than just go into the boss door. Is it up here? Okay. The Duke of Flies. Oh, hello, Duke. What a putrid smell emanates from you, Duke. Oh, boy. Did you just fart out another cloud of flies? That's crazy. I guess I should have saved my bombs for this guy, because this battle seems like it would be helpful to have some bombs in my possession to help clear the flies. So I guess the whole name of the game is trying to keep away from the blast while also dodging the flies, but also he is having this as a generating the flies as a shield around the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Once more into the breach. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Brother Bobby, friends till the end. Oh, I got a little sidekick. Oh, and they shoot with me? That's so cute. Alright, Bobby, welcome to the crew. Oh, and we got 2 keys. Why, thank you. Bobby, I think this is going to be the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Casablanca. Here's looking at you, kid. Of all the gin shops in the world, she walks into mine. Play it again, Sam, for old time's sake. I have nothing to pay with. I guess I'll just donate. Okay, you ruffian. The gurglings again. I shall defeat ye. Because you have 2 of you, but I have 2 of me as well, so... I'd like you to meet my little brother. Bobbert! Bobbert. Lauren Bobbert. Okay, I'm a little screwed. Because they kind of fenced me in there with the blood. Oh my god, okay. Alright, let's see what's in here. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, and let's bomb the chest and see what happens. What's in here? Coins, okay. So I guess it's like risk reward. I need all the hearts I can get because frankly I'm not very good at this game. Yet! It's the power of yet, like Janelle Monáe told Elmo on Sesame Street, you know. It's the power of a yet. Because you say, I can't do this. No, but you can't do this yet. Thank you, Janelle Monáe, for teaching me this invaluable lesson. Cheers! Thunder thighs. I feel stompy. Bro, why is he caked up? I'm joking. I guess bro's been hitting the, I've been hitting the, hitting the squat rack at the gym. My brother and his friends tried to exploit a thing that lets you go to Planet Fitness for free as a teen. And then he was very disappointed with Planet Fitness, he told me. I've already heard bad things about Planet Fitness, but I'm like, really? Like, it's a gym? I guess if you like cardio and you're more casual, but like, no squat rack, only a Smith machine? Like, are you kidding me? And then like, only 20% of the store is strength training. Like, I don't know, that just feels kind of ridiculous to me. But I guess they have a million locations and I have no locations, so. Oh, I can crumble the rocks, I see. Get out of here, purple guy. William Afton. Was that the bite of 87? Is this game set in the 80s? I feel like this is the type of game that would be set in the 80s. Or the 90s. The 80s, 90s, and today. Oh, with the thunder thighs, I can break objects. I see. I am breaking blocks and stuff because I'm in the Binding of Isaac. Alright, let's go check out if any more locked doors that we can go in. Because I have 5. That's enough to like buy a whole bomb from the store. Thunder thighs. All of these blocks shall be in my domain. Nom nom nom. It really looks like I'm eating the blocks. Nom 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 nom. Nothing can defeat me. I have 3.5 hearts, which is practically infinite. Oh my god, it's. I love being terrible at WASD Junior. Larry Jr. Oh my god. Are these like my pet worms that one of them died and then I had to replace him with the other? And the other one died as well. Why did they draw the like... Is that the butthole of the worm? Do worms have butts? I mean, I guess... Do they have like cloacas? I don't think so. I think... How do worms reproduce? I think they lay eggs, right? But like, I don't know. But I guess it would be out of a cloaca. I should look this up. I'm gonna look it up after I vanquish this foe. Oh, okay. Whatever this is. Safety pin. Evil plus range. Shot up. Oh, I could have gotten a heart from that, but... What can you do? Lower into the basement. Bro, okay. They really don't want me getting that. Can I use my thunder thighs to break those blocks? I mean, probably not. Oh, thank you for the bomb, my good friend. Thunder thighs, thunder... Aw, man. Okay. Bomb. Oh man, I guess bombs really don't do anything to those blocks. Mysterious. What? Oh, okay, I got an evil black card, and it did something. Do I get a black coin? What's a black coin? Spider butt, mass enemy slowdown and damage. The items in this game are quite vexing to me, but... A lucky rock has appeared in the basement. Oh my god. It's okay, it was only a temporary heart that I'd lost. Please have a key, please have a key, please have a key, whatever. Whip worm, whoosh. Okay. You foul beast! Oh, it's Monstro, I must take my revenge. Oh, don't say you seem to have died. You're evil! You're evil! Don't remind me of that wretched woman. I'm joking, I love that wretched woman. That is what my roommate says every time I die in a video game. She says in her snarky southern accent, "You seem to have that." Makes me cry. She really wants me to play Outer Wilds. I played Outer Wilds a little bit with her. It was good. I don't know. I'm dumb at puzzles. I should play it one of these days. I'm gonna beat Outer Wilds. Okay, guys. I'm gonna figure out the knowledge necessary to go to the eye of the universe or whatever. All I know is you can photograph stuff and then it stays in the same position it was when it was photographed. I guess it's like a sort of like light being observed type thing. Oh, this guy's cooked. You cannot defeat me, you wretch. Oh my god. Is the whole game basement, or is it are there other zones? Am I gonna get out of the basement and then it's gonna be like, oh, there's even more. Magic 8-ball shot sped up. What is this? The moon, may you find all that you have lost. Or blank pill. I'm gonna take the white blank pill because I would like to be mysterious. What is this? It's caves one. Okay. Oh my god, how do I... Okay, there seems to have been a difficulty spike. Why can I not damage any of these guys? I mean, I know I'm not hitting them most of the time, but like... Okay, I guess I want to stay away. Oh, that's the game design of it, that, you know, you want to stay away, but also they deal a lot of damage. So, okay, so that was just a room that this was designed to mess me up. Okay, that's fun. Alright. Oh my god! I guess this whole game is about positioning. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. What are the... Oh my god! Okay, I have faced quite the loss, but it's okay. There seems to be a door, and it's a locked door. Are you kidding me? Oh! Oh! Get out of here, you punk. I don't know what's through that door, but I'll check it out. I gotta check the golden door. Please give me an item golden door. Capricorn, all stats up. I like how you get Isaac to become increasingly more and more crazy looking. It's great. It's in here. Let's bomb the wall. Oh, okay. So, that was a waste. Suddenly my life doesn't seem such a waste. It all revolves around you. And there's no mountain too high, no river too wide. Some stick out your arms and I'll be there at your side. Storm clouds may gather and stars may collide. Oh, another one of the 7 deadly sins I see. Ripping your stomach open and trying to oh my god! At least I got another key out of that. Okay. Well, I guess we check the room on the right. Oh my god, oh my god. It's like a horror movie out here, oh my god. And they regenerate! Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that with Thunder Thighs. Oh my god, I'm so cooked, I'm so cooked, I'm so cooked. Oh my god. Thank you for the bombs. Oh my god. Sorry, I keep freaking out. Oh! Oh my god, I will vote. Sorry. Campaign songs. I have so many campaign songs stuck in my head. I gotta learn how to sing. I should sing Mama, Where's My Pa? On stream. Okay. Force field. What's in here? Okay, I don't know whatever. Let's take this and yeah. Thanks, pal. I'll just up the donation amount because there's no shot on beating the boss. Maybe I have to place a bomb and then it gets sucked in. Okay, what's up, Chub? Oh my god, it's a giant worm. I want Arrakis out here. My Arrakis, my Dune. Speaking of Dune, guess who's going to watch Dune with me this week? It is Clarissa Jane, Emma, Nora, Claudia Wilma. They call me the Lisan al-Gaib back in college, actually. I spoke fluent Fremen. Okay, I'm kind of like how the game's all about positioning and, like, you know, risk-reward of, hey, are you in their sight lines? You need to be in their sight line to attack, but that's also when you're most vulnerable. Oh my god, they're birthing more. There are more of them now. Oh my god. Come on. Whatever this is. Toothpicks, tears, and shot speed up. Okay. Okay. Interesting dream you're having, Isaac. Oh my god, and the music is more distorted and... Oh, I shoot blood now? Oh, can I stab my eyes with the toothpicks? Oh my god. As a child care professional, maybe I shouldn't be playing this game. I'm joking, I'm not really that professional. Like, I haven't spent years working with children. I've only spent, like, months. Okay, so I guess that damaged me, even though... Oh, and the map has it... Oh, it's literally just across. Is the layout of here. Is this whole level like an upside down crucifix? Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know. Is the crucifix when Jesus is on the cross also? It can't just be a cross. Okay, there must be some way to cross those gaps if you get like an item or something. Oh boy. It's like an underground water system. Okay. Oh my god, okay, I'm a little cooked. Not gonna lie. It's not looking that great. Oh, and the poop respawns, really? Boom, 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 boom. I'm not going in that room. Are you kidding me? You taunt me, Edmund. You taunt me. Oh, I had a super attack I could use the whole time that was charging up? Okay. I never knew. This gives me an idea. If my tears cross the gap, then may it. Can that do damage? Mayhaps. And pick up... Oh, man, no. Sad. Well, I'm definitely dying at the boss, but... Oh, my god! Mini boss? What the heck? Okay, I got absurdly lucky there. Oh my god. Please give me a heart. Oh my god, what? Poison damage, okay. Health up, how did that happen? Oh my god, I accidentally pressed the bomb button. Oh, I forgot. How long is this section? Oh my god. I'm not crossing the river. I have crossed the horizon to find you. Oh my god. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my god. What's in this room? Okay, I guess I'll just buy the whatever that is. Speed up, okay. Oh, it doesn't work unless their mouths are open either. Oh, I literally died because I walked into the flame. Not to rage quit chat, but I'm not having that much fun in this game. I think I might switch to Celeste. So. So how we doing, everybody? I'm just gonna go to Celeste. Not that I wasn't enjoying the game, but it's a little intense. So forgive me. Forgiveness. Can you imagine? Forgiveness. They are going through the unimaginable. I can see I spent hours in the garden. I walk alone to the store and I pray. That never used to happen before. Why do you write when you're like you're running out of time? I'll be back before you know I'm gone. Come back to sleep. The meeting's at dawn. Well, I am going back to sleep. Hey. Best of wives and best of women. Oh my god, Celeste. What are you doing, Celeste? Okay. We should make a little tiny. Okay. Oh. Nope. Let's go, Madeline. Oh, I forgot. Alright, let's go back to the map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map! Oh, I forgot to turn the audio on. Silly me. Ba-da-da! Ah. Baba. Da-da. Da-da-da. Anyway, yeah, I can beat the Northern Lion allegations because I actually don't like Isaac, so take that. Checkmate. I don't know. Checkmate Puccinella haters? There are no haters. I have no enemies. yet. Once I become a big and successful streamer, I mean more successful than of course I already am, because I'm obviously a very, very popular streamer. That's how you know you're popular, when you have drama about you. So, that's why I'm purposely going to try to start to instigate drama. I jest, of course. I try not to be an instigator. Clarissa, am I an instigator? Let me know. How much do I instigate? Because I'm not like Maury. Maury claims he's a mediator, but he's an instigator. If you know who Maury is. He's this guy who does the Are You the Father show, where he just does DNA paternity testing on babies, and then there's drama, and they're like, in the case of 4-year-old Jackson, you are the father, and then the dad is like, no, that baby's not mine, that baby is not mine. Or like there are two dudes, and they're like, which of us is the father? And they try to get drama out of that. And then Maury will purposely like stoke the flames, and he'll be like, okay, so how did that make you feel when, he betrayed you and made you feel like trash? Not a very nice man, but at least a good television, I must say, Maury, so. Oh my god. Instigator, I hardly know her. Oh, you know me, darling, you know me. So, what does that even mean? I sound like the woman on This Hour is 23 Minutes with Jean Chrétien, where she made out with him. And she said, I guess we know each other in the biblical sense, don't we, Mr. Prime Minister? Well, I don't know, I feel like she said that to Jean Chrétien. She did make out with Stephen Harper. But then because he would do anything to get elected, but then as soon as he became prime minister, so rude, he would shun their advances. They were a comedy news channel in Canada. Like, they had a woman come to his press conference who was like, oh my god, Stephen Harper, you're so hot, and he wouldn't even do anything. But then when he was trying to run, he would make out with them on live TV, so. I think Stephen Harper, I don't know. Bad look, man, come on. I still watch some This Hour is 22 Minutes. I don't know if they're that funny or whatever. It's like an SNL situation where, like, sometimes they're quite humorous. But it's like going to the casino, Except more likely to win than an actual casino. That's how I should make a Switch 2 money. I just go in with $20 and I just keep betting on black. And I try to get a Switch 2. Gambling stream? That's what I do when I'm in New York City for Hololive. My parents will have no idea. I go to Atlantic City for a quick detour. Put it all on black. Because Batman says put it all on black. But I think gambling's a human right, as Bernie Sanders once said. We spend $45 trillion on healthcare in this country. But what if we took that money and we used it at the casino, put it all on black, and we doubled it? And then we could build casinos, because gambling is a basic human right in the United States. That's my Bernie impression. But yeah, 99% of maybe I should have kept the gambler's mindset with Isaac. 99% of players quit Isaac before they were about to hit it big. Not that it was unfun. I did find it like a little enjoyable there at a point, but I don't know. It's just not the kind of thing I'm that big. I don't know if I'm going to refund it and use it to get the lesbian vampire dating sim, but I jest. Or am I? I have spent a little bit more than I intended on the Steam Summer Sale, because I also purchased the Henry Stickmin collection, which I think I'll play on stream. I used to play so much Henry Stickmin when I was little. Oh my god, no. No. Stick to the stuff you know. If you wanna be cool, follow one simple rule. Don't mess with the pro, don't know. Stick to the status quo. God, you have to watch High School Musical with me, Clarissa. It's so good. I can't believe the dude who played the cello he killed someone. That's crazy. I actually was in High School Musical, the junior version at my high school. I mean, not high school, in middle school. It was my 6th grade play. And there was this scene where the character Zeke in High School Musical was always baking stuff, so we had cookies on stage, and I like straight up just ate like 20 cookies on stage, and they were so mad at me. They were like, "Yo, they were prop cookies. Do not eat so many cookies on stage." So, you know, what can I say? I was hungry. I don't know how hungry I was. Probably wasn't that hungry. I think I just wanted cookies because they were good. Because my mom was very restrictive of the foods I ate when I was little. Not like she was crazy, but like, I remember I went to like a pool party and they had like chips and I started going crazy. I was like, yo, what are these Cheetos that I've never seen before? Let me try these. And I would get hooked. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, I wasn't like completely held off. There are some kids I saw, we did this trip in 5th grade. We went to go to Philadelphia to go see like the Liberty Bell and whatever, and then I just know some of the kids who were their first time without their parents around, and then they just went crazy. And you know, this one kid went and he bought like 3 Slurpees from 7-Eleven and got like an insane like sugar high, and it was fun. My craziest sugar high moment was probably I was at daycare and I put Domino sugar on Cheez-Its. I called it Frosted Cheez-Its, and then I played dodgeball, and it was the first time I had fun playing dodgeball because the sugar rush kept me going like, yeah. Last night, so I told you maybe on stream, my brother and I bought a giant thing of Milo's sweet tea. I drank way too much of it yesterday, and then last night I was up all night going like, not that I'm like have a bad reaction to sugar, but you know how sugar can make you feel more like energy and stuff. So I was like, whoa, I feel crazy, dude. That's there. So I think I gotta sue Milo. Maybe I can make this a Supreme Court. It's Supreme Court season. Yay. June is whenever all the Supreme Court releases their cases, and you get to see what interesting, what great or horrible developments they may make. But not to get political, because, I don't know, God. It's impossible for me. I'm sorry. I took AP Gov in 9th grade, and I was changed forever. You know, I was already like this. I remember the 2012 election. I was like 6 years old, and I was very invested in it. Even though I thought Barack Obama's name was Bracco, and his last name was Obama. So I was kind of stupid. I don't really know, what did I know about Mitt Romney? I just knew he was the Republican, and I thought he was rich. I knew that. And Obama, I just knew I supported Obama because he was the current president. And I was like, yeah, he's like the current guy. So, you know, of course, if he's the president now, and, you know, I was little, I didn't think stuff sucked. Because when you're a child, you don't really think about the world. So I was like, yeah, you know, I guess I support Obama. And I became very, like, anti-Mitt Romney at school. I had my friends, and we would say, Avada Kedavra Mitt Romney to each other all the time. And then people told me to stop saying that. But I was very happy when I found out Mitt Romney lost. I was like, yeah, in your face. Obama is Bama. Bama is the winner. Even though, well, I would just say Barack Obama. I think I may have missed a strawberry here somewhere, but let me know if I have. But anyway, that's the Pulcinella who I would have voted for in 2012 election if I was allowed to vote at 6. So that's me talking politics. That I was a supporter of Barack Obama. I don't know who I'd have supported. I was alive in 2008, but I was not old enough to know about politics. Oh my god, I think I revealed my own age by saying what age I was in 2012. So, teehee. I'm very young. Sorry. I am an adult, but like, I'm a young adult. But not like young adult, like an adult, legal adult that's young, not a young adult is in like 13. Because some people use young adult to mean like 13, which I think is a little interesting, because you're not a young adult if you're 13. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe when I was in 13, I would like to be called a young adult, but 2006, I didn't even know, like, I don't really remember George Bush being president. I remember first learning about presidents when Obama was president, is when I tried to memorize all the presidents, so. I would just choose random presidents to be obsessed with for a little bit, though. Like, I was like, oh, Eisenhower was Ike, and people liked Ike, so I guess I'm gonna learn about Dwight D. Eisenhower now. And I got this Cobblestone magazine, was this American history magazine, and I would read a lot about it. So, I've always been interested. Also, my aunt was an AP Gov teacher, and I would go and stay with her during the summer in where she lived. and she would be doing like summer school, so she would put me in the back, and I would watch all these like VHS tapes about civics and like Schoolhouse Rock videos. So I would be like, I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill. I think my favorite was Conjunction Junction. Like, do not deny that Conjunction Junction is like fire. Like, do you know Schoolhouse Rock, Clarissa? If you don't know Schoolhouse Rock, I'm gonna feel like I'm going insane, because Schoolhouse Rock was like, it's like a core experience to me with Schoolhouse Rock. Because knowledge is power. Conjunction junction, what's your function? Hooking up words and phrases and clauses. Conjunction junction, I issue an injunction. I got and button or they can get you pretty far. I'm not taking the bubble because I'm a show off and just terrible freak. I sound like Tom Wamsgans. No one is gonna get that. But it's okay. I do not make jokes for the rabble. I make jokes for the distinctive individuals that. Yeah, Conjunction Junction is a banger. Thank you. I have no idea how you're supposed to get here normally, but oh, you probably just take down the gate and then you take a bubble from the other room. But that's for losers, I jest, but I don't know what my favorite Schoolhouse Rock is now. I don't know. I'm Just a Bill is so iconic, but. I don't know. I love Schoolhouse Rock parodies like the American Dad. Ollie North, Ollie North. You see, Reagan sold missiles to a country called Iran, which would always be an ally of the United States of America. Sorry for that topical humor. Well, not really topical humor. It was topical in like the early 2000s when they made it, and it's topical now, but. Like, Seth MacFarlane was not predicting the future. He was talking about already existing hostilities. I feel like America already had drama with Iran, though. I don't know. I feel like Ollie North did stuff after the Shah got overthrown. Which I think that was big drama for America. Oh, it was definitely, because it was after the Iranian hostage crisis, which was such a big deal in the Jimmy Carter administration. And that's one of the things that Reagan actually grilled Carter on during the campaign. Playing Celeste just makes me like this. I don't know. It makes me... Something about climbing a mountain makes me think about United States politics. I don't know. Is that how I get views? I need to be a political tuber. I need to talk about current events. What's up, guys? So Zoran Mamdani just got elected as mayor of New York's... Well, technically Democratic nominee as the mayor of New York City. What do we think about this, chat? I'm either going to say it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to the city, or I'm going to say that he's like the worst guy ever. I don't know. Whatever side I can grift for more easily. Who's willing to pay me? I don't know. Hassan, will you let me on stream? I can glaze it, put Zoran. Guys, I'm gonna work for the Daily Wire. I'm joking. I will not take a job from the Daily Wire. And I do not plan on doing a collab with Hassan. Because I don't want to be a political tuber. I want to be a political tuber in the sense that I can talk about current events broadly without trying to be like opinion pieces. Because I just want to play video games, so. But I don't know. I just got that. I have that animal, the monkey brain in me. It says, they want to know your take on the Supreme Court. I mean, I don't think they want to. I think I just want to talk about it because it's one of my interests. I used to be really interested in Supreme Court cases. I would just memorize all these, Yoder v. Wisconsin, all the classics. I was a really freaky child, I guess. Parents loved me when I was little because I would talk about Supreme Court, and they thought that was really funny. Because they were like, oh, haha, get a load of this kid. You shouldn't know what that is, you dumb idiot child. But then I got really mad in 8th grade. There's this dude we had named Mr. Carroll. Now, first of all, Mr. Carroll was a really weird guy. So I had to take this class called Digital Literacy in 6th grade. This is where the story starts. I had to take Digital Literacy. It was one of these classes they made people take that was like a nothing class. And I had this teacher who was very annoying, who I'm not going to name, but she was awful. And we just had to do a bunch of busy work in class and read a lot of Time for Kids and crap like that. Because digital literacy is for all the kids that couldn't take a foreign language. Because you could take a foreign language, but you can't do it in 6th grade in my school system because they were stupid and they didn't trust us. They were like, oh, they're not going to be smart enough to do languages. So I was like, obviously, you had to get a recommend from your 5th grade teacher to be able to do languages in 6th grade. But my 5th grade teacher had it out for me because we may or may not have been wrote comics about him being like the devil and eating kids' souls and stuff. I think that's like just harmless, kids being kids, but who am I to say? And we also wrote this one fan fiction that he did not like, and he banned creative writing for the entire class because of it, me and one of my friends. But also maybe I was just a lazy kid, I don't know. But I didn't turn in this one assignment apparently because I had to leave and go to trombone practice because they had bands, but they would take you out of regular class to do it. And I don't know. Because of that, I couldn't take Spanish, so I had to take digital literacy. And this is where it starts one day. So she would always make it Miss Teacher. I'm not naming her name. For digital literacy, she would always make us read Time for Kids, which is like, as it sounds, like Time magazine for children, where they would just talk about different like news stories and current events, and like they would interview like people from like TV shows that kids like. So there's a whole like article on like the Series of Unfortunate Events show when it was coming out, with interview with the guy who played Klaus, and I thought that was cool. But anyway, Time for Kids sucked. But oh, I also remember she made us do a like whole flowchart. We had to plan out our whole life, where it was like, what college are you gonna go to and what career you took. I think I took it more seriously than other people though, because I was like looking at like what's the schedule, like what classes am I gonna take. I made like built a major plan for my college. Needless to say, I did not go to Bennington College to study acting. But anyway, so we had Time for Kids, and she was out that day. And then Mr. Carroll walks in, and he said, "Hey, so your teacher wanted you to do these magazines, but I think they're stupid." And we were like first period or something. It was like the first period that the class was taught. That definitely. And he's like, "But I think it's stupid." So he's like, "Hey guys, can you help me throw these out?" So I kind of like that he did that because I hated those. But I was like, all right, that's a little weird. And he like ripped them up and threw them into the trash, and I was like, whoa, dude, all right. Chill, man. But then he goes on this whole rant about his favorite ever teacher, his 10th grade English teacher, this guy named Mr. Doyle. And he was like, Mr. Doyle was great because he hated audible pauses where people say, like, and he hated them. And anytime he heard someone say, he would repeat it back to them and say, and then he'd make them go to the front of the class and apologize for the sin they committed against the English language. And he was like, God, I love Mr. Doyle. He was a great teacher. And then he just starts bragging about how hard of a teacher he is. Where he was like, yeah, I'm famous for throwing kids out of class for being disobedient. Once I had to throw my own son out of class. Can you believe it? And I think he was like not really a like trained teacher. I think he was just some guy who lived across the street from the school that was like, hey, can I substitute? And they were like, sure, and they approved him. Okay? So he was just a freak at first, but then he started trying to sell his book. Because he was trying to show off his fan fiction about the Civil War, because he was like, I used to drive my daughter past the Civil War site of the Civil War battle to go to her swim meets in South Carolina or something. And I wrote this book about dudes that they go back in time to the Civil War. I'm gonna look up Civil War fiction book by Arthur Carroll. Book about people time traveling by Arthur Carroll. Because it's about a guy going back in time to the Civil War. Well, I can't find it, but maybe his name wasn't even Carroll, but I'm pretty sure his name was Carroll. Yeah. So he started selling his book to us all the time, and I was like, okay, as he was a substitute teacher. And then he had the books in class, and he was like, hey, you can give me like $10 for the book, $5 extra, and I'll sign it. And I was like, bro, no one bought them, of course, because we're not insane. But I was like, bro, why did you become a substitute teacher so that you can sell to children? That's crazy, dude. Like, that's insane. I saw him substitute teaching at my high school once, and it freaks me out. I didn't have him in class, but he made me cry in 7th grade. I had a lot of bad stuff going on with me in 7th grade that I will not share on stream, but family member have mine had health problems. is all I'm gonna say. And I don't know. I have most of my embarrassing moments come from 7th grade because one, 7th grade is fundamentally a time in someone's life when they're cringe, and two, I was a very emotional child because of the stuff that happened, and I was, I don't know, well, not grieving, but like stressing out a lot, which I don't know if it's an excuse, but I did a lot of embarrassing stuff, and I would cry in class whenever stuff happens because I was a wimp. Well, I cried in class once because I thought we were all gonna die because we had a school lockdown in science class, and the science teacher like freaked out because it was like a legit lockdown. Apparently, it's just because some kid was threatening to stab someone with a plastic knife. But we had to all hide in the supply closet for the science room, and they gave us like these. They were like, "Okay, if anyone comes in, here are some corrosive chemicals, and like you should like throw them on them." And it was freaking out. And then everyone was talking, and I was like, "Oh my god, if I'm in like an actual like life or death scenario, I'm gonna die because this idiot's near me will not shut up." And that made me cry, and I felt like a loser. I also cried another time because the teacher was like, "Hey guys," she like just got mad at us for like talking or whatever, and I got so mad because I was like the only person that like respected the teacher and like wouldn't, because I guess maybe I was teacher's pet or whatever. I'm joking, but I was like, "Guys, why are you just being like insane to the teacher?" I hate when that happens because some of the people in my grade were like completely insane. I think also, I don't know, some of the teachers were a little crazy on us in middle school. We had the principal. They were really big on like you need to shut up when we turn the lights off in the cafeteria, even when we were in middle school. And in 8th grade, I was like, "What's the deal with that? That's so stupid." But I guess we were still little children back then. But I don't know. You don't want to be treated like a little kid in middle school. So we didn't like that, and we got a new principal in 7th grade that and she was very big on like disciplining us. This is compared to our, I had a teacher and whatever. Our original principal was this dude who used to be a radio sports announcer. And he was very chill, and he would go and he would sing happy birthday to all the students in the lunchroom and go, "Happy birthday to you." He had a very grace, nice voice. He never sung for me, sadly. Oh god, the cookies they had in the cafeteria in middle school were so good. It's kind of crazy though with my school career with the lunches. The lunches are really healthy and really tasty in kindergarten, and then they got so much worse after. Maybe that's because I was in kindergarten during the Obama. Not kindergarten. In elementary school, it was like more. I spent more time. Early elementary school was like Obama presidency, and that's why the food was like more vegetables and stuff because it was Michelle Obama. I don't know. Anyway, I've been going on such a big tangent. Mr. Carroll, yeah, he made me cry because I was a loser, and he yelled at me. He made us do this game where it's like you have to name places names starting, and you'd have to name a name of a place that doesn't end with E because he said you can't make it end with E. And people like someone would say like Ohio, okay, and then you have to next person to start name something that starts with an O, and you have to name something that starts with the last letter of something someone said, and you can't repeat. And then I had to name a thing that started with O, and I couldn't name something that started with O, and I got out. And I liked to think of myself as a smart person because I guess I had an ego problem back then. I did get second place in the geography bowl at school in 6th grade. And then I fell off in 7th and 8th grade where I made it to the finals both times, but I lost both times in the finals. I'm still mad that I got second place because I was so stupid. I didn't know that Calgary was in Canada because they were like, the world's largest rodeo is in blank, what country? And I was like, oh, it's got to be America. But obviously that seems like a quick trick question. Like, how would I not know that Calgary is in Canada? Like, imagine not knowing Calgary. Like, God, but then anyway, I couldn't name a thing that started with O, and also there was compounding stuff that happened at the time that, you know, not that week in particular, I don't know what was happening at that time, but it was a very rough time for my family. Clarissa knows what I'm talking about. I hope she knows what I'm talking about, because that if you know what I'm talking about, it makes sense, but it was a really difficult time. And I broke down crying, and he's like, "Bo," because he was like, "You're such an idiot. You can't get anything that starts with O. Kids these days are so stupid, and like you don't know anything about the world, and like this class is like one of the biggest disappointments I've ever seen." And he just went on this whole rant about like how dumb I was for not being able. And he starts listing places that start with O. He's like Ohio, Oklahoma, Ocean City, Maryland. I don't know. Now I can't think of stuff. That's the thing when you get put on the spot, it's hard. I don't know. What else? Oakland, California. I don't know. I'm sorry. This is actually kind of difficult now. I'm trying to name places that start with O, but then because when you think of it, it's when you have to like be put on the spot and think of cities that start with O, you're like, wait, what cities do start with O? And because there was like a time limit where he was like, you have to do it in like within like 1, 2, 3, and I don't know. God, I would be really bad at that game even now. What the hell starts with O? I actually feel like I'm going crazy. I can't think of any places that start with O now. Oregon. Oslo. I'm gonna stop with this. Anyway, then I cried and I went to the counselor's office, and because I was a wimp, so it made me feel bad. But then another time he got, this is what I was trying to say. I got really mad because he yelled at my whole class for being stupid because we were bad at civics. This is in my American history class, and he asked this one kid who was like not that bright. Sorry. Well, they didn't know much about the thing, and he was like, what are the 3 branches of government? And they were in 8th grade. I still think it's ridiculous that an 8th grader should be allowed to know the 3 branches of government. Basically, this dude just had a whole chip on his shoulder about like the young generation being like stupid. And like, I guess it is ridiculous to not know the 3 branches of government if you're in the history class in 8th grade, but like, he just like laid into all of us, and he was like, you're so dumb. And I don't know. I felt so stupid. There was this one substitute teacher I had a lot in I think his name was Mr. Redden. He was actually crazy. In high school, I had this guy. He was crazy. People thought I liked him. I did not like him. It's just because I would banter with him. Because he would also be like, do trivia with the kids. But I would always beat him. I was like one of the only people who could answer his trivia questions about like geography and stuff. But then he would ask stuff about science, and then I'd be a chump. He would ask, or he'll be like, what is like the pressure of your tires supposed to be? And I'm like, man, like, I didn't even have my I don't think I know that even now because I'm stupid and I don't drive enough. But he would ask us all these questions. He was like, what is the name of the like Israeli rocket defense system called? And I'd be like, the Iron Dome. I don't know. But people thought I liked him just because I bantered with him. But no, I hated him, and I was trying to like show that he was a jerk. But he was a lawyer, and he was super big on. He was like, yeah, I love how my kids they try to use law to stop me. Because he was like, I told my daughter that she has to be back in the house by 11 as curfew, but she goes and she has a party on the front lawn, and she says this technically counts as a house because it's on the property of the land. And he was like, I just love that. But he would complain about his wife a lot, like, and he would complain about young people a lot. And he would be like, why can't we say the term illegals anymore? Why can't I call people illegals? That was like his big thing that he complained about like every day. And I was like, I don't think anyone in the class called him out for it. I think just one person once somewhere called him out for it. And he's like, why do the kids are they such snowflakes? And I was like, man, like, I don't know. No one, you were the one who brought it up, man. Like, I'm sorry. And he was always like, I think we should he really wanted us to nuke Russia. That was like his big thing. He was like, God, it's since I was a child. I was like, during the Cold War, I really hoped we bomb Russia. I hope we stick a nuclear butt up Putin's butt. Nuclear bomb up Putin's butt, not a nuclear butt up of Putin's butt. That would be like buttception. But, I don't know. He's just kind of kooky. He was creepy and kooky, mysterious and spooky, altogether ooky. But yeah, you complain about his wife, and he was like, political alliances are like marriage is you. Oh no, he's like politicians are like it's like your wives. You know, you think they're super hot, and then you realize they stink like a skunk. They don't wear deodorant. And I was like, that sounds like it's a very personal and it's specific enough for me to be like suspicious. Oh my god, did I mess up? Oh, I messed it up. Everything up is un disastro, as we say in Italia. Because they close up the top section. No, la polizia, no. It's okay, I'll figure something out. I have a plan. I'm like Dutch. I'm just living that life on Dutch Gold Classic, but I still pop. I got money, you get mad because the bank's up. Now I just want someone to quiz me on stuff, because I've been a big trivia person. I tried to get on Jeopardy, but I failed because I didn't know what a pinto horse was. But, you know, I can audition again next year. I also need to learn more biblical trivia, because religion reveal, I'm not a Christian, or I'm not Jewish. I'm also not Muslim. I'm not a member of an Abrahamic faith, so I wasn't familiar with Bible trivia based on just pop culture osmosis of biblical things, where I'm like, I don't know. If they had a thing on, like, Mormon doctrine, maybe I could do that well. But that's just because that's my, like, nerdy fixation. So, my mom is like, please do not email LDS missionaries to come to our house. And I'm like, I don't want to do it to convert, but, like, I don't know. I want to chat about theology. I think that'd be fun. But apparently I'm the only one who thinks that. Which, like, I wouldn't fault anyone who didn't want to talk about theology. But I was talking with one of my friends. I was about, like, do you think that according to the Bible, do you think that you think Cain knew what killing people was? Like, what if he just wanted to hit Abel and, like, hit him with a rock or something? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna stop this religiosity conversation. I don't know. Or will I? I don't know. I think a lot of world religions are very, like, conceptually interesting, like, based on, like, lore and beliefs and systems. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just fascinated with LDS because they seem like, because they're so uniquely American, and it's like a syncretism of American beliefs and Christian beliefs in a way that's unique. That's so unique that it, like, it's almost like nothing you've seen before. So I don't know. And because I think they purposely, like, a lot of the customs are kept purposely, like, out of view of non-members, so that gives, like, anything that's, like, kind of secret people want to know about, like that. In the Masons, I'm kind of interested in Masonry. I might try to become a Mason. I don't know. I'm joking. It's kind of crazy that there was the anti-Masonic party. Was the whole thing. I think they were more of, like, a general anti-elite party, but, like, it's kind of funny. I don't know how I can join the Masons, but it would be cool if they let me in. I saw this one, it was this anti-fascist, like, American, like government-sponsored propaganda film about, like, why prejudice is bad. Not that I disagree with the premise, but there was one part that I found really funny, where basically the idea was, oh, you support these people that are super hateful, but then once they start hating on your group, then you're like, that's bad. So they had the crowd, and the crowd was like, I hate black people, and everyone's like, all the white guys are like, yeah, and then they're like, he was like, I hate the uneducated. This one guy's like, wait, I'm uneducated. And then he's like, I hate the, like, union members, and one guy's like, I'm in a union, and, you know, he's like, I hate Jewish people, and the guy's like, I'm Jewish. And then the crowd, like, eventually some people are like, but he's talking about me. And then there's this old German dude who, like, was, like, persecuted by Hitler or whatever for, like, teaching at the university against Hitler. And he's like, and that makes all the difference in the world, doesn't it, now that they're talking about you? And he's like, you should be susceptible when they try to divide you into little groups and use hatred to stop, they try to use your hatred so they can manipulate you and get you to, you know, but then who will protect you when, you know, they say that you're bad. But then the part that and not that I disagree with the message, I completely agree with the message, okay? And I believe hatred is bad. But the funniest part was, there was one dude who was like, wait a minute, he said he hates Masons. I'm a Mason. What's wrong with being a Mason? And, like, this might ruin my chances of becoming a Mason. Like, if any Mason high command see this, but, like, I think you should be allowed to discriminate against people for being a Mason. Like, Masonry should not be a protected status. Like, bro, you're just like a club of goofy. I don't know why you'd hate Masons, but, like, I feel like there's no reason to discriminate against Masons, but also there's no reason to be like, oh, discrimination against Masons is a huge problem. I guess I would say, like, people should be allowed to just have fun and be in clubs, but, like, I don't know. Like, I think the anti-Masonic discrimination is the only type of discrimination in that video where I was like, yeah, like, that's fair. Like, I guess you can do that. But maybe I'm just saying that because I'm not a Mason. If someone was like, all VTubers should be illegal, then maybe I'd be like, oh, wait. What politician is running on the anti-VTuber platform? Not me. I'm running on the first pro VTuber ticket ever. No U.S. presidents have ever mentioned VTubers. I guess maybe if Bernie Sanders ran again, which I think would be unlikely because he's an old man. I think he's the only major U.S. political figure I know that has met a VTuber. But I don't know, if Jared Leto gets into politics, maybe. I find it really funny when HoloLive has their people interview, like, legit celebrities that are known for stuff. I find it really funny, like when Jared Leto had to get interviewed by Fukami Shirabuki, and he was like, your tail, it's quite cute. And she's like, oh, thank you so much. I don't know, I just find it very silly. That Jared Leto, of all people. And it was to promote Morbius. I'm pretty sure that Laplace Darkness also interviewed Robert Pattinson, and Robert Pattinson is a huge weeb, so he appreciated it. Because he loves Final Fantasy VII. And he was trying to explain to one of his co-stars about Tifa versus Aerith and his waifu wars. I will not weigh in on the waifu wars, because, you know, we lost a lot of good men in the waifu wars. They try to divide us by doing waifu wars, but I don't know. I think all girls are best girls except for the ones I don't like. I'm joking. Whatever type of dere you prefer, in my America, there will be a place for you. No matter what VTubers you like, what VTubers you hate, it doesn't matter. We're gonna unite all the fandoms. We're not like a certain VTuber fandom that was hating on other fandoms, that I would not name. They never called me out, though, and I got the ticket to the concert, so ha ha ha. I was not in their Discord server. Do not worry, I did not buy off of them. For those who are not in the know, fans of a certain HoloLive VTuber are like, oh, we need to make sure our fandom gets priority over the others. So they had a bunch of the insiders on the server buy like 300 tickets, or like they bought like an insane amount of tickets, and then they started reselling them only to like members of the Discord server that were like proven to be like subscribers and like fans of the one talent, which is insane behavior. Like, and then they're like, this will stop them scalpers, because we're just scalping it, but only to members of our community. I guess they didn't mark it up, which was a good idea. I don't know. God, Ticketmaster is such a sham. I hate how it's going to buy, and then they're like, even with the service fee, they will charge you like an extra, like another like $40 just to be like, oh yeah, this is our dynamic pricing, because so many people wanted to buy it. We need to make it sure. I guess in theory, the idea is, oh, you know, the person who wants it the most is the person who's willing to pay the most, but I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me to just overcharge so much on the tickets. Like, if the venue is, I think a service fee should be at most $10, you know, or, hear me out, service fee is just worked into the price of the actual ticket rather than being, I guess, I don't know. Because, like, I don't know, I guess there's a lot of people involved. They have to pay the venue, they have to pay the person doing the service, but, like, I don't know, Ticketmaster / Live Nation is a monopoly already, so, like, they're able to just charge whatever they want. And then Pearl Jam tried to stop them in the 90s because they saw how big they were getting. But the courts shut them down. The worst Supreme Court decision ever made. I'm joking. Dred Scott decision is the worst Supreme Court decision ever made. God, I would like to say something that incriminates me for where I live, but I must not. That involves the Dred Scott decision, but I don't know. You know, Clarissa, I give you a challenge. Look up stuff about the Dred Scott decision, then see if you can find something that implicates where we live. And not the obvious one that you might be thinking. Something about the region, not region. Something about the state we live in, not about the metropolitan or regional area that we live in. And try to find it. I challenge you. Don't tell me in chat, but I can Discord you after this. Because I think after this Mirror Magic mix, I'm going to end the stream. Because I feel like I just started the stream, but it went by so fast. I guess time flies when you're playing Celeste or dying in Isaac. I don't know how my... Or when you're just yapping about stuff. I don't know. Isaac, I feel like I had to spend so much attention focusing on the game that I couldn't yappa. Other than being like, oh my god, I'm so scared, oh my god. So I'd like to play Hades too, but that also is a game I have to kind of lock in on. Celeste, I guess you lock in, but Celeste it's more casual. Like, I don't know. And I can hold up a conversation while playing, like, base game Celeste, like, no problem. Because Celeste is less about, like, focusing hard and just trying to find something to do. I just try to find something I can do with my hands. It was like my fidget in college classes. I would just put on Celeste while the professor talked, which was probably distracting, but... Whatever. Oh, yeah. We never go to the left to save. We're Celeste, guys. We never... God, this one I always get tripped up because I always was like, oh, I need to wait more to get up. But no, I shouldn't have waited. I'm like Sweeney Todd. Why did I wait? You told me to wait. Now he'll never come again. I sung that song with my brother. Apparently he's doing a singing competition with his friends. So I did a little singing warm-ups with him. And as Southerners would say, bless his heart. That's rude. Did I just diss my brother's singing ability? You know, his saxophone ability is great. His singing is about as good as I would do if I was on a saxophone. So, yeah. I'll say that. If you wanted me to do a saxophone contest, dude, like, I couldn't even get the notes. So I guess his singing is better than me at saxophone. So I think he's gonna sing Chant Part 2, or maybe it's called Chant Reprise. Chant Reprise from Hades Town, because we were like, oh, he has a really deep voice and like is less about hitting the notes and like high flexibility, and so we were like, let's do a song that's more just like almost like rap-ish, where it's spoken word, but it's all about, stage presence, which I think he can pull off. If he's just competent enough, then he can pull off stage presence. I don't know. He and his friends went to Planet Fitness the other day. Oh, I was just talking about Planet Fitness, so I'm sorry. I don't know if I complained about it on stream, because I spent all of dinner complaining about Planet Fitness with my parents. I can't believe they have the lunk alarm at Planet Fitness. Is crazy. I guess the whole point is they're trying to create like a welcoming atmosphere. And even as like a not legit serious person wanting to get strong, I get it. But like, I don't know. It just seems crazy how like it's like 90% cardio. And I am a cardiovascular Andrea. But even I can be like, yo, that's insane. All the demand is for your, people are always looking for the squat rack. There's no even a squat rack. It's a Smith machine, and they have to do with the Smith machine and see how they can go with that. But like, I don't know. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. But that's just me. It's not just me. I'm what the culture feels. I don't know. I can't say that. I do like Kendrick. He's a great artist. I'm not like Jagmeet Singh, who pretends that he loves Drake. Because I do not... I mean... Like, Kendrick won the beef, obviously. Okay, like... Jagmeet Singh is this Canadian political party leader of the New Democratic Party. Actually, I think he stepped down. Because bro lost his own seat in the general election. So I must apologize to my Baba's friend, who is a Canadian guy who... did a lot of canvassing for Jagmeet Singh's party. Or even Northern Lion, who I believe is a supporter of Jagmeet Singh's party. But they have lost their dear leader. Apparently, my Baba's college friend, he met Jack Layton, who was the head of the NDP before Jagmeet Singh. And he was so vastly popular that he ended up getting, like, second place. He was the first time they got second place. And it looked like they would have had a big rise. But the party was very much around him personally. Well, I mean, they existed before him, but, like, without his particular charisma, like, leadership ended up, like, and because he died of cancer, sadly. But anyway, apparently when he was, like, a small town, like, city councilman or something, he, like, helped out my Baba's friend with his, like, rent or something. I don't know. When he was, like, with like, a landlord dispute. I don't really know the details. And then he became, like, a lifelong NDP supporter because of that. Which is fair. Like, if I met a political party leader that personally helped me out, I probably would be like, yeah, all the way. Oh my god, I'm so bad. But anyway, Jagmeet Singh was spotted at a Kendrick concert, and then Drake personally was like, "Yo, man, I thought you were a real Canadian. It's disgusting." And then Jagmeet had to go talk about how much he's like, "I grew up in Toronto, and Drake has done so much good for the city." Like, bro, just say like, "Hey, I think Kendrick makes good music." You don't even have to say I hate Drake. You can just say, "Hey, I know you guys have beef, but like, I think you can say without a doubt Kendrick is one of the greatest rappers of all time." And like, I just wanted to see his concert. And for the fact he did use this excuse also, but it's a good excuse. He had SZA performing with him. It was a Kendrick and SZA double thing. And you could say like, I also was there for SZA. Like, and like Jagmeet saying, just he could be like, I've already been to Drake concerts. Even if he had it, he could say like, hey, there's it's not like I hate you just because I went to the concert of another guy. And he basically, his apology was so pitiful. And like, bro, you're not even in office, and you're not going back in office like anytime soon. So why do that? Why do that, man? Anyway, wrong tab. That was a little winded. Anyway, I'll be back on Sunday streaming. What will I stream? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But thank you to everybody for watching. And as always, arrivederci.